Cool.
Everywhere. This is for you.
Flying, on the team, touchdown, time to get Jalen this ring. You don't really want to start a thing. This a bird game nation, baby. It's a Philly thing. Hater, and you looking like you type trash. I'm just here calling on Philly the podcast. And we can call a man dog, or watch Miles score off the handoff. Rest of the division, your man Saul. Jackson like Sean, hunting like Randall. Season here, early time to do them in. Your boy Philly Fresco, thanks for tuning in. What is going on, you guys? It's your boy Joe Castro, aka Philly Fresco, and it is Philly the podcast, man. So today is going to be a quick one. Today I do have an interview later on at 6:30 with Jack Stahl. So this isn't going to be a long live or anything like that. I honestly just didn't want to record it. So we're going to talk real quick about Jack Stahl, about Zach Ertz. Someone asked me this morning, basically, do you think that the Eagles should retire Zach Ertz's number once he's gone? And that also brings me to the comment of the day, if I can remember to find his name. So shout out to Eagles for Life, big boy. He said, we don't win our only Super Bowl without Ertz. Retire that man's jersey. So that got me to thinking, would I retire Zach Ertz's jersey? Has Zach Ertz done enough to really have his jersey retired? Now, I know that he broke the record that one year. Obviously, the Super Bowl run, he was, critical in that. And for the past couple years, he's really been our offense. I was going to say offensive weapon, but he's been our offense. He's been the guy that, whether it was Carson Wentz, whether it was Nick Foles, even Sam Bradford, Zach Ertz was always the guy that we could rely on. Outside of last year, he was always putting effort forward. So I understand the love affair for Zach Ertz. He's the man. Don't get me wrong. But do I think his jersey should be retired? Probably not. If I'm being 100% honest, probably not. If my man Selleck's jersey wasn't retired, I don't know. And I know that you're going to look at the numbers and be like, but look at how many catches he had, how many yards he had. He was our best tight end. And he probably was probably our top two tight ends. Realistically. But my thing is, it's a different football. It's a different NFL. Now it's way more of a pass league. Now tight ends actually catch the ball way more than they used to. So it's just different. Obviously, the Eagles were a little bit further behind as far as getting a very versatile tight end. Brent Selleck was a dog, but Brent Selleck was definitely no Zach Ertz. Let's be real there. So my feelings is especially now, if he would have stood another 2-3 years and he would have had 2 more good years, then we're probably talking differently. But for it to end like this, for you to just retire his jersey, I don't know if I'm cool with it. I don't think that is something I would do. What's good, Eagles Uncensored? What's good, Michael DeJean? What's good, Ryan Rowe? What's good, Alexis? I see all y'all. But it's not something I would do. I personally think, like I said, if he would have stood here another 2 years, he would have had 2 more good years. Maybe I would be sitting here saying a different thing. But if you're retiring a jersey, I feel like the impact has to be unquestionable, and/or it has to be, you have to be a life. You got to be a lifetimer. Especially, you can't go out on bad terms. And I feel like right now you're kind of going out on bad terms. Love you, Ertz. I love you, Ertz. You're the man. I'm always gonna have respect for you. I'm always gonna have love for what you did for the city of Philadelphia. Look, Eagles for life, my man's, he was right. He was 100% right. We don't win our Super Bowl without Zach Ertz. I understand that, and I agree with that 100%. But with that logic, are we retiring, Foles? Are we retiring, LeGarrette Blount's jersey? Are we retiring, Jalen Mills' jersey? I'm very happy about the Super Bowl. Don't get me wrong. It's not something that I'm just saying, oh, whatever, it happened, it's over. It was obviously a life-changing moment for a lot of Eagles fans, and I'm not denying that or taking that away from anybody. But Ertz, like I said, man, the main thing with me is if you would have stuck it out, if you would have stood here, if you would have been, a lifetime Eagle, then I have a very hard time saying no. I have a very hard time saying, don't retire his jersey. But the way that it's ending, it is what it is. And I've said for a long time, I feel like the Eagles waited for him to be great. I feel like the Eagles waited a good 4 years for him to really be the Zach Ertz that we rely on and depend on. And we've known for like the past 3 years. Maybe 4 now, because, do you really count last year? I say 3 years. It's like 2017 to 2020, he was a dog. He was an absolute dog. 2016, he was good too, but 2017 to 2020, I feel like you could really make an argument he was top 3, maybe top 2 tight ends in the league. I don't see that anymore, so it is what it is. Do you retire a jersey off 3 years? I don't think you do. Love the guy. But let's talk about who might get retired on this team, right? Who on this team has a chance to get retired? I'm thinking maybe Fletch. I'm thinking Jason Kelsey. I'm thinking, would you even retire Lane and Brooks? I don't think you retire Brooks. Maybe Lane. I don't really know. I don't think Lane. Yeah, I don't really know about Lane. Really the only people I'm thinking of is like Jason Kelsey and Fletcher Cox. Those are the only 2 players that I would probably look at retiring their jersey numbers. They definitely deserve it. Jason Peters isn't on the team anymore. I would probably. I probably would. You kind of have to, especially if you're doing Jason Kelsey. Jason Kelsey and Jason Peters were both they were dogs. They were definitely dogs. What's good, Philly girl? They're definitely dogs. So, I guess Jason Peters. So I guess those 3 would probably be the only people that I would really think of, though. Jason Peters, Fletcher Cox, and, Jason Kelsey. Because I don't really think you do Lane Johnson. I think there was just too much going on. Like, Lane Johnson's a dog, and Lane Johnson, when healthy and not taking, whatever it was he was taking, he was obviously one of the better, or if not the best, right tackle in the game. But, I don't know. That's another one. Just too much stuff is going on. If he ends up a lifer, we'll see. But we said this, me and you talked about this, even during the season, Brandon. Like, Jason Kelsey, I forgot about his season already. I already forgot about his last season. Jason Peters, I forgot about his last season already. Like, I'm over it. I know that you stood here for like 12 years and gave us everything. So I can get over one bad season. I can definitely get over one bad season. But it's a crazy question, and I put it up on the poll. Let's see where it's at right now. I think it's got a couple votes now. So I put up on the poll whether or not we should retire Ertz's number. And right now it's 70% to 30%, and 70% are saying yes. So BMO says they don't really officially retire numbers though, but I say yes to 86. That's, I feel like some people are, it's one of those things that you got to be on, you kind of on the fence about, because I do feel like he's given a lot to the city, but when you're like retiring somebody's jersey, that's like your ring of honor. That's like your Hall of Fame. Now, do I think that, now that I say it like that, more than Ertz is kind of like our Hall of Fame. Like, he probably is our best tight end. So I don't know. I'd probably say no. But I don't know. We need to retire 11. It's tainted. Yeah, nobody else gets to wear 11. Nobody. Never again. BG. I don't think I retire Brandon Graham. Brandon Graham was like, he's the man and everything, but Brandon, he never was like, how do I say this nicely? He never was elite. he was never like a top 3 guy in the league. Like I love Brandon Graham, but honestly, I'm kind of a little disappointed about how his career trajectory went. And not in the sense that he was bad or anything, just in the sense that I feel like he could have been so much better. Retire that number. I don't know. What's good, Sports Talk? Shout out to you, man, making that diss track. I heard you. Oh, you about to make a song about me too? Oh man. Don't bring me out of retirement now. Normally that is I don't know why I just said normally like that. Normally that is reserved for more impactful situations. And that's my thing. It's just he's not been that guy. Like, you know, outside of those 3 years, I don't know if I can give you a retired jersey. I don't know if I'm giving you a green jacket or gold jacket. What is it for the Hall of Fame? Gold jacket for 3 years of being what we thought you were going to be your whole career. No, not BG. Ertz to Titans. I've been hearing that. Not gonna lie, I have been hearing that. I don't know. I feel like if there was a trade to be made, like I feel like they would have done it already. I really don't know what the heck is going on. I have no idea what's going on. I know that the NFL is starting to look like GTA, though. I'll tell you that much. Yeah, I could agree with that. Yeah, I don't know. It's a bad look. To be here this long and was out of position and ball at his age. Brandon Graham, you talking about? Brandon Graham, when was he out of position? When we were at 3-4? I mean, he's balled out. He's done his thing. You know, he's a great player. He gets a lot of pressures, but Brandon Graham, I don't know. Brandon Graham's not a Hall of Famer to me. You know what I'm saying? Brandon Graham's not like he's a great player. He's a great Eagles player. He's a, you know what I'm saying? But I don't think he's a Hall of Fame type talent. So I don't know. If they do, I'm not going to be mad. 86 will be remembered. I have mixed feelings about it, though. I like Ertz, but he wasn't impactful enough to have his number retired. I agree with you. My thing with him is if you were here, you know what I'm saying? If you were here the whole time, maybe I could do it. But you about to bounce. You don't want to be here. You know, we just read an article. Well, not we didn't read it together, but here I got you right now, Philly guy. That's because you changed your thing, I think. I got you on a wrench right now, though. But I feel like what was I gonna say now? I feel like with Ertz, if like I said, if you would have stood, like that's really where I'm at. You want to leave now. I read an article saying that he badly wants to be out of Philadelphia. I don't know if that's a number you retire. I mean, it just is what it is. I don't know if that's a guy's number you want to retire. I just sent you one. I got you, girl. I got you. Didn't Ertz break teams' receiving records? He's the top guy. I guess you got to retire the 86. He did break that single season catch record. I mean, I don't know. I just feel like he wasn't good enough long enough. Like, you know, does that Super Bowl just kind of put him over the top? When he was I don't know why I tried to read that, when he was under Andy. Yeah, no, I feel yeah. Chip switched him back to 3, or they switched back to 4-3. But he wasn't really balling back then. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like we were on the fence of giving him up. We didn't know what he was going to be when we switched back to the 4-3. And luckily we kept him, but I mean, I remember back then we were talking about getting rid of him. What's good, Scoop Doo? So, Joe, can we confirm that Ertz wants out because of Howie? I can't confirm that. I can't say that, you know, that's a definite. It feels like that. It definitely feels like that. I wish I could ask some of these guys, but, you know, it's kind of, I don't want to be that guy. But it feels like that. It definitely feels like that. I feel like once he is gone, once it's all over, I think we're going to start hearing a lot more news, especially if we have a decent team and we start winning some games. I think you're going to hear a lot of people coming out and being like, listen, this is what happened. This is why we were upset. Ertz doesn't want to be here. Please let him go. No, you don't retire a player. His number, I guess it's his will to go. Exactly. That's my thing. If he wants to go, peace. You know what I'm saying? Peace. You know, hey. He did impact this team a lot. And like I said, he was our offense for a good amount of time, man. So it's hard to sit here and talk junk about him. And I'm not talking junk about him, but, you know, it hurts. I can't give somebody that doesn't want to be here anymore a retired jersey. I can't call you a Hall of Famer if you're quitting on us. His numbers as a tight end are good, averaging 700 to 800 yards per season. He didn't score enough, though. Hall of Famer, yes, but jersey retirements are for people we respect. And I'm sort of losing my respect for Ertz. That's a good take. I could see what you're saying. Like, I think Ertz might possibly he has to have like 2 more good seasons, in my opinion, to be a Hall of Fame guy. If he has 2 more really, pretty good seasons, I could see him making the Hall of Fame. But I agree with you, Let's Go Birds. You're putting somebody in your ring of honor. I hate to keep saying that because I think it's a Cowboys thing, but either way, you're putting them in your Hall of Fame, your Eagles, enshrinement. Do you really do that with somebody that didn't want to be here towards the end of his career? I don't know. What's good, Jalen? What's good, brother? What's good, Paco? What's good? No, they shouldn't retire his number. He's not a Hall of Famer. Maybe that's another question. Is Ertz a Hall of Famer? I kind of feel like he has a Hall of Fame pedigree. You know what I'm saying? And shout out to all the channel members that are in here. I got all channel. Well, I'm not all of them. I'm still writing down some. But I'm starting to write all your names on the members board. You know what I'm saying? We got Brandon. We got Nina. Be More Careful. Lindy End Zone. Alyssa. Wilts. Duncan. Papa. So we got everybody. So I'm slowly putting everybody's name on there. If you're not a member, check the description, the link in the description, the top link. It is only $1 until my birthday, which is in August. So if you want to become a member, definitely join up, get your name on the board. Obviously, we do the comment boards as well. So leave comments once this live is over, and we'll try and get your comment up there. Honestly, leave comments of like what you want me to talk about, because it's kind of fun putting it up there and then like having to tell. Like, I'm not gonna lie. Shout out to my girl. She made this look so cool. What's good, Adi B? I'm saying don't retire 86. He wasn't good enough for long enough, because y'all know jersey retirements last forever. So for 86 to be retired forever, I don't know about that. I agree. That's a really good point. What we get from I didn't see that we were actually trading him, but I saw that it was a possibility. Did it actually happen? Let me check. Like I said, I always say I'm not gonna go too long, and then I end up going for hours, but yeah, I don't see. Damn, Chris Sims left Jalen Hurts out of the top 40 quarterbacks. What's up with this hate, man? That's crazy. Top 4, like he's not in the top 40. I know this is about Zach Ertz, but that's disrespectful, man. And so tonight, I want to say this real quick. Tonight, when we do our interview of Jack Stahl, I usually get member questions, but I got this time like 3 questions from your favorite YouTubers, my favorite YouTubers. So I got like YouTubers, content creators that are going to be asking questions to Jack Stahl. So I think that's going to be really cool. All these guys, so I won't say it now. We'll leave it a little. We'll leave you on the edge. But we got some three really cool guys that are going to be asking some really good questions. So I'm excited about that. So can we condemn a man on issue management? Would you want to work for an issue boss? Nope, not at all. Not at all. Ertz cried on national TV because he felt his time was up. How humiliating would that be to go in front of Philly media as an Eagle this year? But is it like if he cried, right, because he felt like there was no chance of him coming back. If he came back, I'm gonna be like, yo, this dude really wanted to be an Eagle. He was crying because he wanted to be here. I'm gonna respect that. Like, things worked out. We figured it out. Cool. All right. But if he leaves, it just kind of makes me feel like, all right, you just didn't want to be here. Like my father always used to tell me, when somebody calls you a dog, don't bark, right? We all saying you want to leave. Him actually just leaving is barking to me. Like, say something. Say that you don't want to leave. Say that you want to be here. Say that you love Philly, that you want to stay here. Like, I don't know. I have all the respect for Ertz. I got love for Ertz. Love and respect are kind of different. I'm going to be real. Love and respect are a little bit different for me. Like, I love him. I respect him, and I respect what he did for the Philadelphia Eagles as a player. I think he's one of a kind. He's one of the best tight ends I've gotten to see. But do I have love for him right now? Not really. I need to know you love me. You know, I don't like what's the word? I don't like toxic relationships. So if you don't got love for me, Ertz, I ain't got love for you. But I respect you. I respect you, bro, and I hope the best for your career. But if you don't want to be with us, you know what I'm saying? We'll bring somebody else to the ball. I feel that you only retire someone's number when they change the position or game. I feel you. And to play devil's advocate here, did he? You know what I'm saying? Did he kind of change what the Eagles' offense was? I mean, you know, we had no wide receivers and we were getting by on just him. So just to play devil's advocate, you can kind of maybe say he did. He's going to be an Eagles Ring of Honor. Him wanting to be here is irrelevant because we tried to trade him last year before this talk of him not being here even started. Well, he also turned down a contract. He also turned down a contract extension. A pretty lucrative one from what I read. You've come a long way. Love it. I love you, girl. Appreciate you. If 5 not retired, then 86 shouldn't. I agree on that 100%. What's good, Vic? What's good, bro? And I'm not arguing for him. I don't think retiring his number is solid. No, but I don't blame him for not wanting to work with Howie. This is my thing. I blame everybody. All right. I know that Howie isn't the greatest of persons, you know, greatest of people. He's definitely, you know, made a lot of mistakes. But at the end of the day, bro, you get paid to play for this team. And if it's money, I'm not cool with that. You know what I'm saying? And Howie, at the end of the day, he's a businessman. At the end of the day, he's got to worry about the money. So if it's purely money, I'm not cool with that. But if, you know, you feel disrespected by Howie, then that's a whole different thing. You know what I'm saying? And I know we've read things that it sounds like he might be getting disrespected. So we'll see. Chris Sims was a bum QB. How could he judge a quarterback's skill? His pops was all right, though. Isn't he an Eagles fan, too, which is weird? Isn't he like, I don't know. Chris Sims is this weird dude, man. Oh, I'm mad behind. Chris Sims' own man. It's not a narrative thing for him. What's good, Philly Insider Podcast? Is it Hunter? Is Hunter there? Who is it? I want a 3rd or 4th for Ertz and a CB2 because we sure on that. Those whether we get Nelson or not. We probably ain't getting a 3rd or 4th for Ertz. If we do, I'll be surprised, to be honest, at this point, because it's like we've been waiting for so long. I seen you in the comment section of Steven Nelson's channel. Yeah, bro. I'm trying to get him on the show, bro. You already know what time it is, man. Sims is a hater. Big facts. I don't know why. Not much, just chilling. Hunter's in it. Let's see. Look at that. Hunter's a whole celebrity. Just got here and saw my name on the board. Let's go. Ready for the season. Yes, sir. You already know what time it is. But what's good, Wilkes? What's good? I'm good with keeping Ertz and making play out of his contract. He has no leverage to do anything and needs another contract, and the only way to do that is to perform. I agree. I've said that from you know the year's beginning. If you can't find somebody, do not cut him. I feel like the value. I feel like the value that he brings to you on the field. My Siri just popped up. But the value that he brings to you on the field, I feel far outweighs a 5th round pick or a 4th round pick or whatever you might get off of a compensatory pick. So I think, you know, keep him, man. If the man don't want to be here, trade him and move on. Stop trying to be greedy because this don't look good for the future. Exactly. No, I agree. If he doesn't want to be here, you got to move on. But you also got to be smart about it. You can't just, you know, people can't be. This isn't the NBA. Just because you're mad doesn't mean you're going to go. At the end of the day, you got to still find a good deal. Donovan McNabb didn't change the position or game, but got his number retired. Not saying McNabb wasn't good. He was still Bird's legend. But you don't have to be an all-around, all-world to get hit retired. I mean, McNabb was a dog, though. McNabb brought us to, like, 4 conference championships in a row and won Super Bowl. I mean, he threw up on the 20-yard line, but he still brought us there. I mean, Ertz didn't single-handedly bring us. I mean, I guess, McNabb didn't either. We did have good defenses, so. Steven Nelson might at least be a for. Yeah, I mean, we don't have to give up anything because he's a free agent. So I heard that we're $2 million off. I heard that he wants around $5 million. We're offering $3 million. Find a middle ground, man. Because if it's that close or that far, depending on how, you know what I'm saying, you look at it. But if it's that close or that far, $2 million ain't nothing, man. Go give him that $2 million. Go give him that $2 million. I'm good. How about you, Sports Talk? I love how you guys have like your own conversations in the chat. I love this community. Like, it's so dope. Yes, we all Utah. All right, bet. I gotta make sure. 6'6". Yeah, I agree. If you can't find something that you feel comfortable with, keep him. If he wants to ruin his career by being trash or not trying, that's on him, man. Oh, who you about to play? Cuz you about to play Ben Simmons? He ain't taking no shots. Why retire number 86? That's what we're trying to figure out. I am on the fence a little bit, but I'm kind of leaning towards the side of not retiring it because I just don't feel like he's been here long enough, hasn't done enough. But I hope so. I sure do hope so. I can't wait to see this team out there, man. Good or bad, man. I really just cannot wait. McNabb took the team to multiple champions in a Super Bowl. Facts, he had a nasty defense. So I will say that. The NBA is where the best player could want out and they would trade. Yeah, that's what I don't want the NBA to be like. I don't want the NFL to be like that. And realistically, this is not me bashing him. This is just a fact. Carson Wentz might have turned it into that because his situation is not a good look for most organizations. Like, if somebody wants out that bad, for us to just be like, all right, here you go. I mean, it doesn't really look that good. McNabb was a dog, but point being, he had his low points too. I think Ertz is certainly getting his number retired. But I feel like Ertz, his low points was like the whole beginning of his career. Like the first 4 years, he was really not that great. Then he had like 3 great years, and now he wants to leave. So I don't know. It's hard for me to really just say he definitely should. With as many injuries we have year in, year out, all we need is, we need all hands on deck. We need as many weapons as possible. Just look at Arizona and they're about to, I agree. Especially not just weapons. Zach Ertz, even to this point, I mean, we all want Devontae Smith to be great, but Zach Ertz, outside of maybe Dallas Goedert, is your only proven receiver. Like, that's the only guy that can catch the ball, that can go out there and put up good numbers. So do you give that up for a 4th or a 5th? I don't know. They have 9 retired jersey numbers. Do you know who they are? Or at least like more recent ones, I guess. Ertz restructured his deal for the team, and when his time came up, you're the Eagles to have his back. They didn't. I rarely bring players. I mean, $8 million is a lot of money, and they offered him like 10 to 12, and he turned it down. So that's my thing. Like, I get it. Don't get me wrong. I try to side with the players too, because at the end of the day, these organizations have millions upon billions of dollars. Them paying somebody an extra, $5 million doesn't hurt my heart. But I feel like as a player, sometimes you got to know when you got to just take the money. Who's going to offer him $12, $13 million? I don't think there's going to be a team out there that does. Maybe a terrible team. If you retire 86, it makes Dawkins retire. Do you think so? Why do you think that? McNabb led us to a Super Bowl. I know this even though I just started watching football in 2015. Only led us to 1. So I don't know, mate. He said, I don't know, mate. I'm 1v1. Oh, for real? Wait, who? I saw that the next, what's it called? That tall dude. What's good, Danny?
Fade.
I mean, if I am. And if he's coming with some negative energy, that's just going to ruin his career. So I think like at that point, as a player, you got to be like, all right, let me ball out and get the heck out of here. You know, if we don't trade him, right, and he comes back and he's like, oh, I don't care about this place, I don't want to be here. He's probably not going to get another contract next year. So I don't know if you shoot yourself in the foot like that if you're him. Bro, just get the ish done already. My God, this is exhausting. I feel you. I'm going to test your knowledge, Castro, and chat. Name 10 retired jersey numbers in the NFL with names.
Fade.
Oh, I'm about to cheat. I just want to see who these retired guys on the Eagles are. Yeah, on the Eagles. Okay, so surprising. So the retired numbers since 1933 are Reggie White, Al Wissert, Chuck Bednarik, of course, Pete Retzlaff, I can't speak, Tom Brookshire, Brian Dawkins, Steve Van Buren, and Donovan McNabb. That makes sense.
Fade.
See, now I'm trying to think, because obviously Reggie White left, in free agency, and his numbers retired. It's not comparable, though. I'm not even going to try. I'm not even going to try and compare it. Jamison Crowder took a pay cut to stay with the Jets. Facts. They need to retire his jersey. Let me stop. Richie, you can say retiring Dwight Clark's number makes Jerry Rice less honorable. It doesn't really make sense. Ertz set records here and was one of the best tight ends, arguably. I agree. I agree with that. It's hard for me, though, just the way that he's going out. Maybe in a year or two, I'll be looking at it differently when I'm a little bit more detached from the situation. The issue isn't compensation we would get. It's that for Ertz trade to happen, he needs to take a pay cut, thus the stalemate. See, that's crazy. I wouldn't have thought that, because he's not making that much money. I would think that he would want to go somewhere where he could get more money. Like that. I thought that was the whole point. Not everyone can be Dawkins. That's an extremely high standard for retired numbers. You could say McNabb retired. I have to disagree. I feel you. That's why it's crazy, because everybody has different opinions on this. Like, you guys, some of y'all are swaying me towards saying maybe he does deserve it, but I don't know. I'm in my bag right now. Facts. Fifth most discontinued jerseys in the NFL. That's surprising. Ertz isn't ruining his career. He did what he did for this team because a guy wanted to leave an organization. He's the bad guy. That's crazy to me. That's not what I'm saying at all. I'm not saying because he wants to leave. I'm saying if you give up on a team because you don't want to be there, that is ruining your career, especially when you are on a contract year, like you're trying to get another contract. That's not going to look good. No team's going to want to pay for that. Like, that's what I'm saying. At the end of the day, if you don't want to be here, you don't want to be here. But, you got to be a little bit realistic. After drafting Moore and signing Davis and drafting Mims last year, he kind of had to. Yeah, that's true. They did add a lot to that team. Sports talk, we could have only been to 3 Super Bowls in franchise history, I believe. Yeah, we went to 1 with Jaws. Then we lost to the Raiders, and we beat the Patriots. No, we went with Jaws. Didn't we lose to the Raiders in the Super Bowl once? Am I geeking? And then we lost to the Patriots, and then we beat the Patriots. Am I geeking about the Raiders? Why do I feel like we played the Raiders in the Super Bowl once? I'm probably geeking. I'm probably bugging. Maybe I'm wrong about that. I forget. Brent Selleck stats could mirror. I mean, if he was in the same time, retiring his number is like giving $2,000 to a partner after they see it to someone else. 1980, 1981, we lost to the Raiders. So that's 5, right? That's 5. I mean, 4. That's 4 Super Bowls we've been to, right? Jaws, the Raiders, the Patriots twice. Nah, 9 isn't retired. We didn't retire number 9. We unofficially retired 9, 13, 26, 46. Oh, really? Doran Bros? Shout out to Doran Bros. I got Doran Bros. A shout out from Doran Bros. That's my guy right there. 87 for Brent Selleck. Yeah, he should be. Brent Selleck was a dog, bro. Brent Selleck was my guy, man. That was my guy. But either way, man, I just wanted to come on here and talk a little bit with y'all, see where y'all head was, man. Like I said, tonight we are going to be, well, not really tonight, but at 6:30, I'm going to have Jack Stahl on here. So definitely come through, kick it with your boy. We're going to have some, special guest questions and everything. It's going to be a lot of fun. So I hope to see all of you guys there. Like I said, 6:30. It's going to be live on this channel. Definitely come through because it's going to be a blast. It's going to be a lot of fun. But other than that, man, y'all know what time it is, man. It is Fly, Eagles Fly. And we are out here. Peace.